playing tunes from.
What
Hey.
AC was very unique. It's the only game that I know of that had an entire system in place for NPCs and monsters to level up on their own.
What? That's weird.
And two hilarious extremes. There was I don't remember the exact context, but there was some big like world event that they were running in Asheron's Call once that had like these 4 pillars or magical locations or items or whatever that the community as a whole had to kill the bosses of to unlock like the next stage of the like event or whatever. But a guild decided that they wanted to not allow that to happen, so they set up a literal blockade that prevented anybody else from getting to the last boss. And then what they did was sacrifice themselves thousands and thousands of times to this boss to level it up past the capability of any number of players to actually kill it. And so this ultimate god being fed by the lives of thousands of these guild members just prevented the event from progressing. So the devs had to come in and be like, okay, very funny, you win, now we're gonna progress the event.
Nate, is this the 10-man, the new Burning Crusade 10-man raid?
Yeah.
Why did you never tell me?
Oh, I forget. You're like never on.
I'm always in here.
And you're never on WoW.
I told you explicitly. As soon as the 10-man comes back, I want to play again.
No,
You literally said that earlier today when we
literally today.
That's
this
funny.
Fucking asshole.
Oh, dude.
You'll be fine.
Tell me the next time you're raiding so I can sign up.
All right.
Shit.
Hello,
This
everybody.
fucking guy.
Cody, turn your noise canceling on.
We are
Let me turn this
we're
off.
here. We're a little late.
Are we?
I need to turn. Actually, I need to see if my noise can.
My noise suppression is on. There's just this
Oh,
fan I need to
weird.
turn off.
Yeah, I'm not hearing that. I was hearing like breathing sounds, I thought, and the TV.
Cody could just stop breathing.
That's true. Can you do that for me?
Honestly,
Oh,
gold.
same, dude. Yeah.
I'm a millennial.
Only positive self-talk in this space, please.
I was born to die. Let's go. That is positive.
Are Topher and Nacho having a like mime conversation?
I don't know. Topher is like weird. What's Topher doing?
He needs you to listen to him.
Topher.
You're muted. It's hard to listen to you.
He's not muted. He's not muted. What?
You're popping in and out. You're making clicky static noises.
Yeah, you're popping bottles in the club.
Getting slizzard.
Chicken gizzards.
Gross.
Well, while Topher figures that out, just
What can you
continually
do?
make noise until we hear you. We're live. Hello. Welcome
Hello.
to Scarlet Sash Stories, episode 30. Big ol' milestone for tonight.
Maybe we'll get RP as a celebration.
We will, yeah. So as a celebration for exceeding a year of game time, I will finally reward my characters with a trickle of RP that they so
Be
desire.
like, here's 6 points.
Yeah, here's 6 points. Don't spend it all in one place. This is a production of Fiends and Friends. Oh, I'm not playing any music. In partnership with the people at Grim and Perilous, the publishers of the Zweihander D100RPG. We've been running this as stated for about a year, a little bit more. And this is a long-form campaign that generally airs every Friday. And, oh, Topher, you monster. Nope, he's back.
left.
We.
This is a test.
Oh, we can hear you. You fixed it.
Oh,
I did it.
Our hero.
We tried turning it off and then turning it
yeah.
on again.
First rule of IT, guys.
And so we'll be doing episode 30 tonight for you guys. Before we jump into it, we will do our quick safety tool check-in. We use the Entreat the Darkness system as a role-playing safety tool, also published by Grim and Perilous, available for free on DriveThruRPG. And so we've already well established our base expectations, but this is just a brief check-in to see if anybody has anything to add to our various tiers of content that we do or do not want to experience.
I'm vehemently opposed to the idea of rats.
Okay, let me just
Me
delete
too.
all these tokens real quick.
So I really thought you were going to say you were Vietnamese, and I was
I
like,
heard-
that's
yeah.
not.
I thought he was
That's
gonna
not
say.
correct.
I thought he was gonna say like a Vietnam veteran or something. I was like,
Right.
all right, Topher. I know you're old, but.
Wow!
He's ancient.
Thanks, guys.
I
much.
shaved my face and I look 10 years younger for you.
I appreciate that. I do just despise how elderly you generally look.
It's truly wretched.
So if there is nothing more to add to our safety tool, we will then progress to game time. Brief summary of the last few episodes. Our Sash bearers had just witnessed an airship appear in the sky above the Skurzak rat people facility built on top of the body of a comatose god. So this airship breached the airspace, came through some kind of weird magical barrier or something. And obviously all of the Skurzak here were concerned, raised the alarm, general chaos ensued. And so our Sash Bears decided this is the perfect opportunity to assault the spooky tower on the outskirts of the facility. We'll drag back here to our big map. So here we have the body of the Orc's god. And here is the tower, described by the trash rats as a spooky place that nobody ever wants to go to. It is covered in strange metallic, like, spines, antenna kind of things. And so, seizing the opportunity, the Sash Bearers kicked the door down, FBI open up, and proceeded to just really assault the tower, kill any hostile Skurzak in the vicinity.
A couple non-hostiles.
And a couple
Literally
non-combatants.
assaulted the tower with a bomb.
He tried to destroy the tower itself with us in there.
Yeah.
Kill all the women and children. Wait.
From his
And-
old mercenary days.
Things were going pretty swimmingly for our Sash Bearers until the party was split. People in the basement cleaning up this surgery theater of horrors. And I think just
Our
Celine.
very good friend and wonderful, helpful, amazing mage decided, ooh, what's this lever do?
To be fair, there
what
were
do these six levers do?
Celine had encountered an impasse, right? 3 doors that seemingly had no opening mechanism. Went back downstairs, noticed that there were 6 levers among many levers here that looked generally less used. And so Celine figured that 3 of these, potentially, had to open the doors upstairs. And so, in a erring, I guess, on the side of caution on Celine's part, just pulled all 6 of them. thus accomplishing her goal to open the doors upstairs, but also opened a large sliding grate downstairs, releasing some monsters into the basement. Through some ingenious,
little annoyances.
Yeah.
If that. I mean, they're dead.
but yeah, ingenious like planning on the part of the basement crew to basically stall for time by feeding these mutated Skurzak the corpses and still living captured combatants.
I don't know what you're talking about.
throwing
No idea what you're talking about.
throwing bodies into the hole that Hart had blown in the floor, and generally creating a pile of carnage down here in the basement. The three upfront fighters were able to dispatch the monsters with the help of Nabeen and Korna. And so, while that was happening, Celine had an experience of her own. She was zapped by a lightning gun, soul trapped in a Ghostbusters backpack, escaped by, being zapped back out into the body of a Skurzak fanatic, almost ate the soul of this guy, but used it as a body shield instead.
Soul shields.
Yep.
That's very
Completely
Final Fantasy.
completely failed to hide the fact that she had escaped the weapon and is now on the run with her own body in tow down into this second floor below. And so as the situation stands, we have Celine by herself in the body of a Skurzak, carrying her own desouled body. And then we have the rest of the gang, unbeknown to what has occurred, cleaning up downstairs, getting ready to presumably go up and try and find Celine because she's been gone for a while. And so that's the beginning of our story for episode 30. So
That's because you think that we care.
yeah, and I guess that's true. They're probably like, you know what? Whatever happens to Celine up there, she deserves it.
We gotta get your brother though.
Yeah, so we've got Nabeen standing over the blasted crater in the floor. We've got the rest of the crew in the basement standing over, unfortunately, the body of Stalker, the direwolf, mixed in with multiple Skurzak bodies, including these horrible mutant witchstone creations. And Celine upstairs in the lever room with her body and her new vessel in tow.
Does Stalker have a corpse?
Not really.
Okay, that's
Um,
sort of what I thought.
Yeah, it was not a gentle death.
Can I identify a portion of this mass that's like a paw or a tail or...
Give me like scrutinize or something, but this will incur some corruption.
I'm not doing it.
No, I
to
know.
get components, if that makes
Oh,
sense.
You're
so
having to dig through this carnage.
Yeah,
I
so
assume is why.
Well, I'm trying to do it as like a ritualistic salvation sort of thing.
okay.
But I mean, if you still say it's like you're rooting through corpses, I get it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I didn't want you to think that it was like me trying to
thought-
gain benefit
I
from
did-
it. I literally can't use them for that. I have to kill it myself.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll do one corruption and a scrutinize as you search for a token of Stalker's loyalty to use in this this ritual. And you find one. You can find
Not a good chance. So
yeah, anything in particular that you want? Like
I mean, a paw is probably
yeah,
the least gruesome, because I don't really want a decapitated head.
that's fair. So yeah, you can find a severed paw of Stalker, sadly among the gristle here, and you can pocket it or whatever it is
I'll for now I'll sort of wrap it and put it in my pack.
give it a little smooch. Put it.
No, not gonna give it a smooch. Lillian is not in the mental state to be giving a whole lot of smooches
Yeah,
right now.
'cause
Or
you are-
physically, I
just
should
like
say.
cradles it like a baby and like talks to it and cry. Like that's just your character now. You're
Honestly,
that woman
yeah.
and Terrifier with the doll.
Yeah,
Like that's you.
my mental state's actually pretty okay. It's really
You're-
my
yeah.
physical state.
You're pretty
that's
hecked up.
You can give Heart a smooch if you're feeling it. You know.
not good. With the healing, is that once per day you
It
can
is-
make like a first
Yeah,
aid check?
once per
Okay.
day
I
you
get
can
that mixed up with
bind
Call of Cthulhu.
bind wounds. And then
Yeah,
it
so no doing that right now. Already did that.
yeah, so on a success it'll move you up one step. On a crit it's 2, that sort of thing.
We gotta
Um,
roll for fortune points.
oh, yeah,
Sorry,
we
I
should do
just
that.
Remember that.
We should roll for fortune.
Yep.
All right, Nate gets to keep his. Cody keeps his.
Speaking
Topher
of
keeps
smooches,
his. Nabeen keeps
Celine,
hers.
did you end up in a male or female Skurzak body?
Nacho. Giving,
Oh
one.
no!
giving up the
Ew.
goose.
Topher wants to bang a rat. I'm not okay with this at all.
So yeah, you collect the token for your purpose, and what's the next moves, everybody?
I'm gonna
I-
go upstairs and look for our missing friend Celine.
Yeah, I'm gonna sort of
You're
drag
muted.
myself over to
I'm an idiot.
Nesgrin
We know.
and just sort of solemnly nod. Let's get your brother.
Celine is
Uh,
basically
with,
gonna be watching from the the stairs to make sure no
with-
one comes down.
With Heart's background, I'm gonna have some wherewithal to be like, has anyone seen Celine recently?
I've been next to you.
The last
And I'm
time I
kinda
saw her
yelling
was
that
when
up
we
at,
were
like,
both
Naveen.
upstairs.
Okay, because she's been gone a very long time, so we should be careful that we don't run into something else.
Good call. I'm gonna go up that little ladder.
We should go gather here upstairs.
Yeah.
Sure,
I want to shoot Celine.
you can.
I
oh,
mean,
my
the
brother.
Skurzak who is standing over our friend Celine.
So
Technically standing over the friend or Celine currently, she's poking her head around the door to watch if people are coming down the stairs.
oh, so you're like right here.
Yeah, because she pulled all the levers back down,
Yeah.
and now she's kind of waiting. And if somebody comes, she's slamming the door shut and like grabbing the body and going down the fucking trap door.
So who's gonna take the lead going up the ladder? Because that
Not
is not
me.
gonna be hard.
I
go.
will, because I can shoot things from the ladder.
Okay.
Or you
so
can, that's fine.
It's up to you
You can
guys.
go. I don't remember where go from here to here, or was like
It's
It was
from
here.
here to here.
And then from here to
Yeah.
here.
So
okay.
Nacho. Well, we'll have
Yes.
Nacho at the top of the ladder and
This
everybody
means-
else
Yeah.
like on their way up.
Thank you.
Roll me just a D100 and claim high or low.
Do I need to roll eavesdrop? Or am I just going to hear them coming up?
No.
Okay. So that is 3
what
high.
Yeah.
So Celine, you are waiting to hear something or see something?
Yes.
That was not an available answer.
Oh. What do you mean?
Are you want to hear something or see something? Is it just in general?
In general, she's watching like the
Yeah,
stairs,
one
but
or
also
the other is
listening.
fine. Yeah, whichever he
So-
can do.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm not just like covering my ears and focusing on the stairs.
Okay. Well, so you hear the doors upstairs open as
Again? Oh, they've got levers up there to make sure. Shit.
and
Okay.
at the
Just do it
same
again.
at the same time you hear somebody coming up the ladder.
She's gonna do a quick look. If she can't see anybody at the ladder, she's going to go pull the levers again.
So yeah, you don't see anybody.
Okay, so she runs over to pull the levers again, all of them, because she's trying to keep them trapped in there. And she'll look over her shoulder, waiting to see.
And did you shut the door behind you or not?
No, she left it open.
Okay.
So, because she went over there to like pull all the levers down quickly in a rush to try and keep them in there if she heard their doors open. So it's basically going to be a fight on the levers.
So you run over and your levers are still down. Do you throw them back up?
Flip them back up.
Okay.
Because you said the doors for sure opened up top, right?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it's gonna work like, say, in our world, like a light switch on the different
Yeah,
side
yeah.
of the room and close them.
So yeah, you throw all 6 levers. You hear from far below the sliding of large metal gates, but nothing from above.
Shit. So she's gonna grab her body and probably head towards the trap door and be like, "Guys, I need help!" in her new Skaven voice.
So, Nabeen,
Yes.
you hear as you reach the top of the ladder a rasp.
Nesbrin was going up the ladder.
Oh yeah, sorry,
Nesbrin.
Nesgrin. Sorry, Nesgrin. You hear as you reach the top of the ladder a weird, raspy Skaven voice cry out, "Guys, I need help!" And you turn to see at the top of the stairs a fairly large Skaven hoisting this giant, like,
Oh no.
spike mechanism that's connected to the tubes and everything, wearing goggles and big hood. And you can give me some kind of, like, reaction, and this will basically determine, like, if you go first or if he does. What are you wanting to do when you see this?
I will throw a ball. I have a pair. I have bolas.
Okay, so you
They're
want to
like
try
range
and
5.
huck the bolos?
Yeah, it's range 5. So
Okay.
I should get 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1.
It's a little
2,
farther than that, but I
4,
will.
5.
I'm fine with you
Yeah,
trying to huck
I
these.
should be. I should be around here. I could run and then throw it.
Okay, so you see this guy, and you want to like throw yourself up the ladder, run as you toss the bolas.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
What do you think is an appropriate like test? Like coordination or athletics?
Are you trying to determine who's getting surprised?
It's
Or-
more so like if he reacts before you do this. So yeah, it's kind of like a surprise round. It's not like distinctly combat, I guess, yet.
Okay. You could throw each other d6. If you get a 6, you get surprise. If I get a 6, I get surprise.
Okay.
Like in Flames of Freedom. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah, we can do that. So
if you get the 6, you get surprise. If you get the 6, you got surprise. If I get the 6, I get surprise.
yeah, so we each roll a d6, right?
Yep.
Okay.
They're both surprised. Ha!
So what does it mean on neither get a 6?
There's no surprise.
Okay.
So
Um,
we could go
Just
with
go
that.
initiative.
We could go with initiative.
Okay. So then I guess re-roll your initiative, Nesgrin. And we'll switch to some dramatic
Yeah,
music.
it's 13. I won't write it down.
Okay. You do not go first.
Okay.
So you make to hop the ladder. This guy at the top of the stairs says, "Time to zap!" And this bolt of lightning shoots out at you.
Oh no.
And
I hate time to zap.
time to zap.
Celine likes it. Oh no.
So you,
Oh, no.
I will allow you to dodge, even though you don't have any AP. This is a little bit of a special circumstance.
Coordination.
So yeah, you
Yep.
dodge the zap. This bolt of lightning strikes the wall above you.
Bean sticks her head up. What?
And then he comes running down.
All right. I probably need to roll initiative too at this point.
Yeah. And this will be after his turn. After him and Nesgrin go, then we'll incorporate everybody.
Okay.
And he is gonna try and like slam you back down the ladder. He's gonna hit you with this big gun.
He can attack. He has to do something like a paralysis or something like that.
Oh,
Basically a
The,
perilous
the,
stunt,
las-
that show.
the laser
Yeah.
cannon is
yeah.
his dirty
So
trick.
this would be a knockdown or a the what's it called?
Knockdown.
A trip?
Yeah, knockdown.
Yeah, knockdown. Yeah, so basically
Takedown?
yeah, takedown is the I think the
Takedown.
the official
Yeah, take
term.
that, take that.
Yeah,
take
so
that down.
he succeeds his takedown and you resist with coordination, right?
Yeah.
All right, you
No,
s-
with that, no, I think it's with athletics.
athletics?
Looking for it.
I think it's actually either.
Substitute coordination. If the server resists with coordination.
Okay. So you succeeded on a coordination once.
Oh my god. Wow.
One over.
Oh.
So you are battered with this gun, fall down the ladder onto Lillian. And both you and Lillian take.
Wait, I didn't want to be at the front.
Oh, who's under the ladder?
Not me. I'm in the back.
I assumed that you were because
Yeah, because
No,
you.
I'm injured as
so-
fuck. I don't want to take the lead anymore.
Yeah, you
I
had
did my battle.
you had put
You moved up
yourself
there.
like
No,
up on the
I
floor.
accidentally put myself above, and then you
Okay.
dragged me right underneath.
Yeah, because I thought
put
you had
myself in the
wanted
wrong
to
spot.
be.
I see the confusion. But
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely don't want to be up front.
Okay, so
I'm so injured.
between Hart and Nabeen, who do you think would be behind Nesgrin? I think Nabeen was kind of wanting to get up there and shoot
Yeah.
somebody.
yeah, I think it would
Yeah.
be me.
Bean was feeling kind of shooty, so
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is not much damage. It's 7 damage. So if that exceeds your threshold, then you will
No,
take
I'm
damage.
good.
But yeah, it's just a simple fall as this very small dwarf falls upon this very small halfling. And now it is your turn, Nesgrin.
So I have
Bottom of the ladder.
to climb up the ladder. That
Yeah,
would
you
be-
can climb back up the ladder.
Get knocked down? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck no.
Yeah, the three of you on this ground floor, you hear the lightning and you see the flash of green from up above the ladder. Nesgrin is balked by some force at the top of the ladder, comes tumbling down onto Nabeen, and then I guess just scrambles back up the ladder.
This is a cartoon.
Yeah.
This is what you're describing.
Yeah.
He goes up. Oh no.
Oh,
Yep.
I can hear like the Flintstones footsteps where they're trying to run, but like I got the fucking ladder.
I'll move to this, to here,
Yeah.
and then I'll try. I think there is a. Does it look like it's like a regular gun that it has to be like reloaded?
No.
Or it has,
This
like-
is a piece of arcane technology that is difficult for you to kind of make heads or tails of. You obviously know that there's a dangerous end that lightning comes out of, but it's like
Just
Hook-
shove that motherfucker down the holes.
it's hooked up to like tubes and wires on his back, and like, you know, there's just all kinds of strange metallic contraption on this Skurzak.
Watch out for the pointy bits.
This is the
Yeah,
ouchie
I will-
end.
I will try to disarm it. Do
All
a
right.
Coordination test, and you have to resist with coordination as well.
Okay. Let's see it. That is not going to do it.
Not going to do anything. And then I'm going to punch it.
All right. So you like grab for the gun and he hoists it to the side.
And then I'll attack it.
And is this a take aim punch?
No, because they will be one to climb the stairs.
Oh, yeah,
one to
this would be your
disarm,
last
and one
AP.
to punch.
Yeah, so
Come on,
unfortunately you
97.
are a little winded. Maybe the air was knocked out of you when you fell down the ladder. And just struggling to get a hold of this guy.
Yeah.
All right. So then everybody else, let's do initiative.
Alright, do I use my initiative?
Roll your d10 and I will tell you what your initiative is. Wow. Okay.
Rat fast. Unlike my hobbled ass. Oh, I still have haste on me. What is haste doing again?
Plus
This gives
3
you-
to initiative and movement.
+3. Cool. I also got a 13.
Between Nabeen and Lillian, which one of you is more agile?
I have a 53.
Probably me. Oh, maybe not. Let's see.
I got that elven grace.
Oh yeah, no, you're way more agile than me, actually.
Okay.
He's got 53 agility, but can't benefit from the movement because of his bad leg.
Yep, because my bad leg.
Poor guy.
Yeah, I've got that baseline -3 normally. You just get me up to normal with haste on me.
All
My
right.
leg
So
feels
Just
great.
gotta get some like crystal legs, like my character in
Ooh,
Wilderness,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
you'll
I
go
got-
real fast.
see, I'm trying to seed opportunities for you guys to become part rat, but nobody's taking the bait.
Yeah, believe it or not, my holy righteous ass doesn't really want to mix with rat creature.
Wow.
What does your holy righteous heart want to do?
Exactly. Yeah.
It
You
wants
can't.
to mix with wolf creature.
You can't just think with your
Cleanse?
Like
ass.
Artat.
I want to cleanse.
So
Wow.
it is Celine in her rat body that acts next.
Let's
So
bleach the
do you
entire
want to give this
response.
rat control to me?
Oh yeah, I can do that. I keep forgetting that you don't. You can't.
Can
Do
you
that.
put like a green dot on it or something, or
Yeah, we
any
will-
color
we will,
dots? So
You can
don't
just
get
put
mixed up.
a layer over the whole thing,
Yeah.
like a green, which is very funny to
Or
ask.
a color that you can see, I guess.
There.
There you go.
That's
That's
a
green. Good
friendly
job.
color.
Nice.
Yeah, and you should be
I
able to
don't know.
control that now.
2, 3. She's gonna look and see. Ned's gonna be like, "Oh, thank God you guys are here."
When
Don't
you
get hit
say-
by the lightning.
When you say that, the boss rat with the gun turns to you, looks at Nabeen, gets a wicked grin, and says, "Yes, you're just in time! Confuse them!"
You're an idiot. Don't get hit by the lightning, and I'm gonna rush him.
You're just in time. Confuse them. He's about as good an actor as Nate is.
I'm gonna try and tackle this guy down the fucking ladder.
Okay. So yeah,
Down
that
the
would
hole,
be.
go 3 stories.
That's what yeah.
We'll do a takedown of. How about?
All right.
Take him down the hole, land on top of him.
If you critically fail this, you will go down the ladder by yourself.
That's
Okay.
fine. That's not that
We
bad.
all know how good Nate is at critically failing things.
Yeah, I just wanted to point that out.
100.
Yeah, so roll a d10 and or d100 and I will let you know.
Nate, please
Okay.
don't roll 100.
Give me that 1%.
27.
Okay, yeah, so that succeeds. He's gonna resist. Yeah, so he resists. You run up, like body slam, bear hug. He is very weighty with all of this gear
Yeah.
attached to him. And he
Okay.
hisses both to you and Nabeen. He says, "Yes, protect
Nesgrin.
me." Yeah, sorry,
I'm
Nesgrin.
gonna spit on him, and I'm gonna try and bite him.
All right, so this is an
I
attack.
assume they have like a bite attack.
Yeah, you can
So-
do an attack.
All right. So just another D100. Oh
Ooh,
my
nice.
god.
So I'll spend one of my points to give him an action point so that he can try and parry this.
So we're just gonna kiss.
That would be so funny.
Now, Kith.
Now kiss.
Yeah. So he parries this kind of
Your
like
bite with his.
he like you go to bite him and he kind of like shoulders you to the side. Nesgrin, this is
Dude,
very
Nesgrin
this is very weird to you. This is like this like fanatical rat comes rushing out of the room and seems to kind of have like a weird conversation with this guy that tried to zap you with the gun. He then runs up and like tackle, bear hug, like snapping jaws as the guy shoulders him to the side. And yeah, it's not really clear what's going on right now.
I'm going to like point over to the door I came from and be like, "Protect my body! Don't let them take it."
That's actually terrifying.
And the
Yeah, I'm
boss
not sure
the
I
boss
should run or stay. I'm not that.
the boss says, "Yes, there's many bodies we need to protect here."
Shut the hell up! If
Um,
he's gonna keep doing this, I'm gonna be like, "I'm Celine. The gun steals your soul."
Yeah, I mean, you can say that for sure.
So if he's gonna sit here and do this, she's gonna say that, and then be like, "My body is in there."
I don't know. Give me a performance check. Rats are wily.
Yeah, actually, Celine, give me a
Oh.
charm.
It'd be a rumor, wouldn't it? Or what's the best?
This is
I think I deserve a bonus for this because I'm telling the truth.
But is that really
Yeah, but
Celine's
but you
forte?
don't do that. That's hard for you.
And she
I
tells the truth.
It's easier for you to lie than to tell the truth.
So
so
she told the truth when she fucked with you guys.
that's true.
She could have kept that secret.
That's true.
Yeah, so
It
roll.
depends on the situation.
I guess roll me a charm at +10 using your stats.
Yeah, I don't think your rat body super affects that. A rat can be charming.
Absolutely. I'd be more likely to be charmed by a rat than a person any day.
So, Nesgrin, the rat says, "I'm Celine. The gun steals your soul. You got to protect my body," and it seems like, at least,
And to throw the icing on top, she'll be like, "Please, Nesgrin!"
Shove them
and
both down the hole.
Using his name. Her name, sorry.
Her name.
Could I go with a scrutinized test if I see a
So
fucking
before
proof?
before you do that, this boss rat sort of like shouldering this weird Celine rat to the side says, "Yes, Nesgrin, we knew you were coming."
What the hell? I said his name first.
And
Crit fail.
unfortunately, crit fails.
I just imagine, yes, Grimnez.
Yeah.
Grimm's.
Ooh.
And so this seals for you, Nesgrin, that maybe Celine is in a rat body. Like the last 20 minutes or so, something very strange has happened to Celine.
What happened to you? Where you...
Unfortunately, there's not time for a conversation, so we will
no.
move to Topher. Heart is next.
I mean, she gave you the gist of it, like the lightning gun steals your soul. So,
Am I hearing this conversation through the hole?
Roll me an eavesdrop.
shouldn't be too hard. Like, Celine's practically yelling.
Yeah, but it's all like overlapping and
Is
sort
it
of.
overlapping? Because
It-
he's waiting till I say something to respond.
Yeah, but it's not. It wasn't as clean as we were doing it back and forth.
For sure. Oh my gosh, yeah, with that, even with the bonus.
Yeah, so you hear it for sure. Some rats are yelling at Nesgrin about something, and you hear Celine's name, and it's very confusing.
Your lover is in trouble.
I want to go up the other ladder.
Okay. So yeah, you would need to move over there and climb the ladder. And I would say
There was also one here too, just so you're aware.
yeah, there's one under this guy that I can get rid of. Right here. But yeah, so when you get up here, Topher, you will have 1 AP left. And you see
And what do I see?
in the fetal position, Celine just
Is
peacefully.
it really the fetal position?
I mean, maybe unceremoniously
Kinda
dumped.
Set it down.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it was probably a bit of a dump because she was in a rush to shut the doors.
Yeah,
I guess
so
I want
there's-
to check on her body, like check for vitals and stuff.
Your immediate like assessment is that it looks like Celine is peacefully sleeping, which is very, very weird.
I want to attempt to wake her without being loud.
Yeah, so you prod her with
Snow White situation.
yeah, like you poke at her or you maybe whisper closely in her ear, and she does not stir, and there's almost like a little like slight smile on her face, and all of this is very strange to Heart because this is the most like calm and normal you have ever
Non-frenetic.
And
Celine
probably
before.
vulnerable.
Yeah, like vulnerable, like not on edge or plotting something or anything like that. Just kind of like
Your eyes doing this.
Yeah.
I imagine that you sleep with your eyes open doing that.
probably. Yeah, and so this is a little concerning because she doesn't wake up.
All right. Is the door still open?
The door is open, and you can see through here the backs of two Skurzak that have kind of cornered Nesgrin.
I mean, it's more like the back of one and maybe the face of the other, kind of. Because, like,
Well,
I
I
am
have-
straight up, like, trying to get a hold of the other rat.
I think they're both looking at You're both looking at Nesgrin, though, right?
Yeah.
In that direction.
So like Celine is looking this way probably.
Yeah.
And he's looking this way. And so
I
yeah,
imagined he was more looking,
So I
like,
don't-
at an angle towards the
I don't
spell, but
have
yeah.
enough AP to move out there and attack.
No,
So I guess I
because
will.
you ran to the ladder, climbed the ladder, and so
Yeah.
you have one.
So I will assess, and from here I will just kind of stay put this turn, as the seconds play out and everyone else takes their turn.
All right. Nabeen, you've just been hit by a Nesgrin, who promptly rushed back up the ladder and had.
I thought I was gonna go before now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to reorder you. 1 second.
You good?
Okay, Lillian.
All right. My injured ass is gonna move over here.
I presume
Clutching
you
my
bunny
my
hop
body.
over the hole.
Yeah, I mean, sure, I can hop bunny hop over it if that's safe to do.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter if it's safe. She just kind of does it because she's like a little bit concussed or something,
Yeah.
and
It's
so
like,
she's a little loopy from
Yeah.
blood loss. So she's like,
Corna like sort of braces your shoulder and is like, "Are you okay? You're bleeding a lot."
Yeah, I am half good. And can I see the big rat up there with the machinery on them?
No.
Through the hole?
Through the hole.
Because I figured if I went to the top, I would be able to look up and see them through the back.
Because you would be here. Yeah, I would say that you could see like this big contraption, and you kind of see like the weird tussling that's going on between these
Yeah.
two rats.
I am going to pull out my boot dagger, and I'm just gonna huck it at him.
Good old dagger throw.
The blood in my eye. I got one eye closed. I'm like, this is only gonna help my accuracy. So I'm not aware of the rules. Is a thrown weapon the same? Is it a
Simple
ranged attack?
ranged, yeah.
Simple ranged?
Yep.
Okay, I have nothing in simple ranged. Let me change this. Cool.
There's some wild things.
I'm gonna
that can
aim on that
happen.
as well.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I missed
Unfortunately,
anyway.
yeah. You do have a lot of fortune points to spend if you are interested, but
I don't think a dagger is really worth it.
I was gonna say, is there are some wild things that could happen should you critically hit with this.
Yeah,
But if you don't want to, you don't need to.
I don't think so. I want to hop over there, and this is me contributing what I can. Just it like pings off of the like metal on his back. He's like, what
Yep.
the hell?
Yeah, so Celine sees this dagger come launching up from the hole, and it just bounces harmlessly off the back of this guy.
You fiend!
Have at you. Now it is Nabeen's turn.
I wanna. This is not gonna go well. But what I want to do is, like, I want to rush up the ladder and try and get the dude to look down the hatch, and then, like, kind of just grab his head and pull him down. That's what I would like to do, and I don't know how.
So we can.
Well, you're right about it not going well.
Yeah.
We can.
Make a charm check.
Yeah. So you can, without any extra check, you could climb the ladder and try and do a takedown.
Takedown? Yeah.
If you wanted to try and gain a benefit to your takedown, like contested check, you could climb the ladder, do a kind of roll of some kind, like charm or guile, to get his attention and sort of set the situation to be favorable. then try the takedown with like a +10 or +20 based on what happens.
Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe can I just get him to look through the thing? Like, can I?
There is
attempt
actually
to-
a dirty trick called, or sorry, I think it's a perilous stunt called Dirty Tricks that is sort of based on that idea of like blinding, getting the attention of.
Yeah, because I want to get his attention, and essentially, I just want to make sure I have a clean shot of him from the bottom of the ladder, because I want to aim and shoot him. Is what I'm going for, and if I can't do that, that's fine. I will just climb the ladder and shoot him.
Yeah, so Dirty Trick says, when engaged with a foe, make a guile test. If you succeed, your foe can resist.
That's for pocket sand.
Yeah, so if you succeed the dirty trick, they are temporarily blinded, so they can't dodge or parry until the beginning of their next turn. And so you could, if you wanted to like try and be a distraction of some kind, you could.
Oh no, that's not what I'm looking to do. I'm just trying to get him to look down so I have a clear shot.
Okay.
And this would mechanically, I think it would be the same thing, right?
Yeah,
You're attracting his
Okay.
attention, so he suffers he can't dodge, he can't parry.
Yeah.
That is a clear shot.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be that would be like. Are you wanting to have a statistical bonus to your attack roll?
Yes.
So
Which is why I was going to aim.
Yeah. So you wanting to do all of
I just
this?
want to yell up the thing and be like, "Hey, ugly, look down here."
Oh, you're not gonna climb the ladder.
Yeah, you
No.
not get that, Hunter? Pay attention.
Okay. So yeah, roll guile or charm or something like that
Okay.
to see if you can break the, I guess establish line of sight.
Yeah, this will be great.
Yeah, she's basically trying to distract him or pull his attention, almost
Yeah.
claw him.
Oh, hey, I did it.
Did it. Yeah, so you what is Nabeen like? How are you guiling him? Are you like
I'm
do like
literally
a rat
just
voice?
yelling, "Hey, ugly."
Okay.
And he's like, I'm not ugly,
Nothing.
what?
Yeah, so his head pops over the edge of the ladder trapdoor briefly, and you can make an attack.
Hey, so I'm gonna spend 2 AP to take aim
Sure.
and fire.
It would be so cool if you just brained this guy.
Would be. Come on.
Give me that Zweihander rock.
You do hit him.
Jesus Christ.
94.
Yeah, 94 to hit. Yeah, so you say, "Hey, ugly," and he looks down briefly. Bang! You just shoot him in the face. Yeah, and this,
Improvement.
you fire, and to your surprise, you hit him for sure. And
I'm not surprised about that. Don't be
not to
silly.
your surprise, you hit him. When you hit him, to your surprise, sparks like come flying off of the like under this like cowl and leather and everything. And he jerks his head, immediately out of sight after you shoot him. But it is
He's the Terminator.
it's a little shocking or confusing. It's like you shot maybe like a helmet or some kind
Yeah.
of metal underneath. And you even hear, after the gunshot report, you hear like a ting as the bullet strikes him.
Interesting.
And he cries out in rat scream. And then from the stairs emerge henchmen. two rats that look very similar to Celine's current body come charging down the stairs, calling out, "Oh, we're here to help, boss! Are the man things still here?" And he cries out, "We got one here and more downstairs!" And then-
No, there's no one here.
I'm gonna respond and point to the lightning guy and be like, "She took my body!"
And there's a moment of confusion as these two guys run down here and see Celine's rat body sort of in tussle with this boss guy. And so you say, "He took my body."
She took my body specifically because female gnome.
So you're trying to convince them of what?
That Celine is in the leader's body now.
Yeah.
Did I?
Okay.
Yes.
So roll guile.
This is some
I
shenanigans.
hope you make this, because that's beautiful.
This is just
Thank
so
you.
damn silly.
Thank
Look
you.
at that.
Thank you. Something Celine is getting good at.
And he counters with a leadership test. And he says, "You fools, this is the imposter."
We know you're the imposter. She just told us that.
Oh god.
I'm gonna spend
How do
my
you
I'm gonna
fail?
spend my last point to
Oh, come
reroll
on.
that.
Please fail again.
100.
Oh man.
That
I'm gonna
is-
spend my fortune point to make you reroll.
And you briefly sway them to the point of like they lose their last like action point for this round as they're like in indecisiveness. But when he cries out, "This is the imposter," they seem to move to surround you and
He probably says something like, "You idiots! This is the imposter." Ah, yeah, that's the boss. He always causes it here.
exactly, yeah, this like sort of
So-
reestablishing control, and you get the impression that this guy, this rat with the zap gun, is a bit of a harsh and
Can I
terrifying.
make a counter leadership test to be like, I would be a nice leader, and you guys don't have to be bullied by this guy?
I don't think you're an idiot.
I think you guys could live up to your potential, but not under this management.
Exactly, yeah. And so that will bring us back to the top of the initiative order, which is a perfect time for us to do a bathroom break and that sort of thing. Get some water.
Oh, yeah.
I am losing my voice
Eat
rapidly.
some spaghetti.
Eat some spaghetti.
Yeah.
French fries.
Isn't that what people usually do when they get a 10?
That's fair.
In theater, it's like, take 10. It's like, oh, awesome. Spaghetti time.
Be
Chris
back.
was in theater. She knows.
Yeah. Exactly what we did.
That's all we did in the Mariner. We would just, like,
Yeah.
talk about boats and eat spaghetti.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna drink a bottle of wine and eat a ball of mozzarella.
All right, we'll be right
That's
back.
very
Just a-
similar.
Just a
So,
whole ass ball?
dude, that's
With
you
the
should
wets
talk
and
to
all?
Pick about that. I'll be back.
Bro, that's how I know I'm Italian.
Oh, Topher, look what I have done.
What you did. Why have you done this?
For funsies, because Hunter gave me the option when he's like, "Oh, you can do stuff in here." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I know what I'm doing, baby." So yeah, blame Hunter.
I proceed to caress your sleeping bot. Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
I'm losing my mind. This guy is putting his name on business cards saying that he's the CEO of Google and just giving them out everywhere. And then he gets these infuriated phone calls from people and he's like, hey, if you have a problem with this, why don't you just go ahead and call the complaints department? The number is on the card, and the number reroutes to the worst rated Applebee's in the tri-state area.
I love that.
They get so pissed they call this Applebee's. God, this is wretched to look at. I'm eating this spaghetti, right? But
Somebody touched my spaghetti.
due to the nature of spaghetti, it's very red, as most people who have eaten spaghetti will tell you. Due to the nature of my light above my desk here, it can be potentially blue. Now, as most science majors will tell you, there's not a whole lot of red in the color blue, leading to the fact that when the light hits this spaghetti, it immediately looks black. Like I am just eating black noodles.
Huh. Tasty.
This is color theory in action, boys.
Night.
For anyone just joining, welcome to our secret mukbang stream where I'm gonna eat some food and just hang out. Don't tell anyone else, they think we're playing tabletop.
Night drive. Down,
Night
down,
drive, huh?
down. Night drive, yeah.
That's what I call it when I hang out at your girlfriend's place.
Gross.
Gross!
I want to step on the gross. Tonight it's gross.
Listen.
That's right!
Why are you grossing Nate out? You know he doesn't like girls.
Oh.
Nate likes dogs. He doesn't like girls. He likes
He
little
also likes
puppies.
rats. He likes rats.
And possum. Yeah.
And possum. He's got a weird possum kink.
That's impossible.
Any girls out there with a possum kink looking for yourself a nice skelly boy? Nate is a skelly boy.
We got us a thin one here, boys.
I'm getting a gut though, cause on weekends when we do the fun times, I eat a lot of junk.
Well, don't tell them.
Hey, chicks like that dad bod, and it's like all in the gut.
It's not a dad bod if the rest of you is a skeleton.
I think it is, isn't it? It's all in the dad bod is all in the gut, isn't it?
Dad bod is all in the gut, but the
Yeah.
dad bod also has mass in the rest of the
Oh.
body.
Damn it. Oh, I tried.
Don't worry, I had the same. When I taught kids just out of college, these second and third graders would be like, Cody, why is your belly so fat? And I'd be like, cause I'm just fat. And they'd be like, no, it's just your belly.
It's just your belly.
And how am I gonna tell them? I don't know. I probably have a hyper enlarged colon or some nonsense. It makes me look like a balloon man. What do you want from me, kid?
Jeez.
If anyone's interested, I've got a double dad bod.
Yeah,
I've
he's
got
got his
enough
bod and then the bod that he
two
keeps in the freezer.
dads. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, he found some dads. They were mowing his lawn, and he's like, "Well, we're in Florida. You're mine." Kidnapping is Florida's state pastime,
Yeah.
followed immediately by alligator meth racing.
Human
Hell
trafficking is actually our state sport.
Wow.
Dude, that's a fun sport.
Who is the team? The Florida Body Snatchers?
I like that.
Oh god.
That's actually Los Alamos. The Los
I was
Alamos
trying to
Body
think of like Floridian something, but I
That's
couldn't
okay.
cut the body snatchers.
That's okay. Our state flower is the bath salt.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Our state bird is the seagull.
It's true.
That's just a true fact.
Yep.
Utah, the famously sea accessible state.
Yeah, nice landlocked state. But they worship the seagull here, man.
Is that
Because seagulls are fucking cool.
It's because the religious devotion because they
Well, yeah,
saved
that
them.
too.
Look at this.
Look at that Rugen.
That
That's,
looks
that's so
delicious.
good.
That's
Lick his
tasty.
I
ear.
love it.
Now that's what we need to add barbecue sauce
Yeah.
to.
No.
Good with barbecue
You just
sauce?
said yeah.
Yeah, no.
No, I was. Did I? I might have. I don't know.
You were saying yeah, and then I said that, and you were like no. So
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Booty spanks. Booty spank.
Cats
All right.
love that. They're super.
so does his
into it.
wife.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, so do a lot of people. Most people, I think.
yeah, people are
Yeah,
kinda-
I like a nice booty spank.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I hate it.
That's weird, Topher.
Never
We're gonna
spank
shame
my
you for
booty.
that.
Yeah, I'm lying.
I made that up.
I'm lying, he says as he slowly shoves the paddle collection off screen.
All right.
I have one that leaves heart-shaped imprints.
Ooh,
Heart-shaped?
Heart-shaped?
With the little
Yeah.
Zweihander.
I
It's
do
a
I do
two-hand
love
paddle.
that more than a year ago when you made that character, you randomly rolled the name Heart, and it has been an endless source of joy for all of us.
Yes.
Yeah. It's really the heart of the show.
All right, that one I
Oh.
hated, but
That
all the
one I
rest of them,
hated.
all the
I
rest
thought
of
it
them.
was great, Cody.
And like I would complain about it, but at the same time, I've seen how much worse it can be when two people team up to make the DM's life hell.
Tawny and Zani. And they
We
didn't even
didn't team up for that.
That was-
one was
yeah.
an
That was random
accident,
chance.
Purely
Truly.
to get him to team up with me for the Dragon Age campaign.
I didn't
but
say
Hunter,
no. I didn't
that
say no.
asshole, ruined the surprise.
You surprise disappointment.
You know, it'd be great if frickin' God damn it, Erica and I came in with similar names.
God,
As
Brother and sister, yeah.
sister.
well, yeah, because I mean, Erica just gets to choose what her name is.
Yeah.
Just both name yourself the exact same thing,
But you
I
have
mean,
one
oh my
that has a
God.
silent
spell
letter
it
in it.
differently.
This
Yeah.
is some like
One has a silent
shadow.
letter, but they're the
It's
same sound.
Yeah.
No, it's like who is the leader
Like
of the organization?
B.O.B.
Oh,
and
They're like
yeah.
D.H.B.
they constantly switch, so they just
That would
use
be
the
good.
same name.
I mean, they will
God,
have the
that-
same.
oh, God.
They'll have the same
That would be-
family
No,
name.
no, he's Bob. I'm Bob.
BAHB.
Erica, I hope you're watching.
Yeah,
It just makes me think of like Warhammer 40k, the Alpha Legion. You find out at a certain point they have two Primarchs, and like
Ooh.
they just like kind of keep it on the down low. And
Yeah.
it's like, what the
Right.
fuck?
So we're at the top of the initiative order. This means that the big guy with the zappy gun goes first.
Did Corna take a turn? Does she get a turn?
She was not rolled in. Do you want her rolled in?
Can she heal?
I'm pretty sure I go before him. I got like a max roll.
You got a 10, right?
Yeah.
He rolled a 10.
Where was that?
Yeah, we don't know what the rat's
Okay, yeah.
initiative is, but he literally rolled a 10.
Oh, no, you don't go first because it's boss and then Nesgrin and then you.
Yeah, they're their own.
Yeah,
They were in early.
they led the initiative order just in
Tom, now that there's no more surprise, you should mix it up.
Hell no.
You want us to do
Wow.
the what you're supposed to do in Shadowrun and re-roll initiative every round?
No, he wants to do what you do in D&D, where if you get a surprise round, after the surprise round is over, then everyone just moves in initiative normally.
But we did determine that there was no surprise round because
Yeah, but that's just
Yeah.
what he's
Yeah.
described.
no, I understand. But you don't get to go first.
Yeah, fuck.
Wow,
Idiot.
you're a bad GM.
It's
Can
true.
does Corna have
This is your
defensive
punishment for
spells?
being half an hour late, Nathan.
Fair enough.
She does not have any healing spells.
Does she have any defensive spells?
There is like no healing spells.
There are very few healing spells, especially not ones that Corna would know. She
I'm
has
here to
defensive
push
spells
you.
for herself, because she has that the ranged attack one, Aegis.
Aegis.
Can
Yeah.
she just stand in front of
She can-
Lillian and take hits for her?
Well, she can blast.
She
I know
can
she
wind.
Can blast.
If you want her, I can put her at the end. She could just be at the
Yeah.
end of the initiative order, and she could do some wind.
Yeah, wind or I don't know the extent to what her wind magic that lets her do, but like
Wind Scar.
if she could just like yank, wind yank.
She can only, as far as she has mastered, push.
That's okay.
But
Push
looking
him
at
down the fucking hole.
I was gonna say,
That's
looking
not
at this,
really how angles work. I don't think.
She
so
can go up the ladder.
if she hits, and especially if she critically hits, we can have the push potentially go down the ladder. If she just regular hits, we could roll like a scatter dice or something and see if he stumbles down the ladder or something like that. So we'll do.
I want him in the hole.
Oh, so the hole is like physically impossible.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
But the ladder would be potentially possible.
What if she climbed the ladder and did
She
it?
does not hit. Do you want her to climb the ladder? I mean,
No.
you're
I don't.
at the
I
bottom.
don't want her to climb the ladder.
Yeah.
I've got my
Oh.
hand on her. You're not climbing the ladder.
So she blasts wind up this hole in
You
the
keep
ceiling.
an eye on me in case you need to do to me what you had to do to save Heart.
Oh yeah, she did. Okay, and so then this brings it to the boss's turn. What is he gonna do?
Heroin? It's always on the table.
Between, we'll do a 50-50.
Literally, though, it's just sitting there on the table. And he's like, oh yeah, no, that would be great.
Here we go. His gaze darts between the imposter Celine and the punchy threat Nesgrin, and he chooses the imposter. He takes a half step back towards the edge of the opening with the ladder and zaps and misses. Bolt of lightning flies between Celine's rat body and the rat behind her, strikes the stairs, gouging out some stone from there.
Steals the soul of the stairs.
Upstairs, no, they just turn into a ramp.
Wait, so
The
I
soul
don't-
of the stairs is in the bed.
this is a philosophical discussion that we really should have at some point.
Yeah, we'll
But-
get. This is the next short
Is-
session. We'll talk about the souls of stairs.
Is every inclined plane missing a soul until it
Yeah.
becomes stairs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
That's the personality.
The
right?
soul is stored in the right angles.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
There's no angles. There's no soul.
Yeah.
We actually only
I
have souls
understand.
when we stand in T-pose. And there are two pieces. And that's
It's in
that's
the
where
armpits.
soul is. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Make the beast with two souls.
Yeah, that's why if you get really sick, your armpits get sore. I think like lymph nodes where the soul is stored.
Probably.
So the boss makes a takedown attempt on the imposter Celine. And he's trying to throw you down the hole. He succeeds. Would you like to resist?
To throw me down the hole, of course. What do I roll?
You resist with coordination.
Do I need to roll a D100 or what?
Yeah. You're doing a coordination test.
Okay.
You
That should be
succeed,
good.
right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, am I
would
basing
he
it
know?
off its or mine? That's just Hunter.
Um,
Like, you're not clarifying a lot of this.
Coordination is a weird one, right? Because, like, that is kind of body specific,
That's
but also,
that's body.
yeah. So yeah, 37
nerves and
succeeds
body.
either way.
Mhm.
As he tries to, like, throw the back of this gun against you and knock you down the hole. And then it is Nesgrin's turn.
Okay, so I will take aim
All right.
for 1 AP, and I will punch him for another AP.
All right.
I should put the
Good
plus
old
10
flying Superman punch.
Yep.
That'll hit.
That will hit.
And now he has to resist a takedown with athletics,
The
right?
coordination.
Oh, with coordination.
No,
Oh, we've already
coordination.
established this multiple times.
Yeah.
Let me
Like
look.
you're having the same day that me and Pick both had yesterday, where it's like literally just said something, and we'd be like, "Well, what? What about
Dude,
this thing that we just said?"
Yeah, I nearly fucked up so many things at work today because
Yeah.
I've been so
Yeah.
out of it.
He served at least 2 of his fingers in soup.
yeah.
We don't make soup.
Extra protein.
Noodles
Yeah,
are
that's
just
the
solid.
part where you fucked up, man.
Yeah,
You made
like,
soup
suddenly
instead
it's a
of
soup.
noodles.
This is not a success. So he is taken down and knocked prone.
So, and now I will do, like he's on the ground. I will choke him.
Go for a chokehold. Okay. And this is resisted with athletics, right?
It's athletic test with athletics. Yeah.
Okay. Since he's down, I'll give you a plus 10 on yours.
Okay.
As you move in wrestler style to like put him in a headlock or something. Nice.
Nice. And you will get, since you have a -20.
With a minus 20.
Yeah, because I have a talent that gives you a -10, and since you give me a plus 10 to my
Yeah.
difficulty rating goes backwards on your side.
Yeah.
So will be a plus, -20 for you.
Let's look.
You're doing
This-
the
This could put
the
him
King Kong.
failing by a single percentage point.
You know that Peter Jackson King Kong T-Rex scene?
Brawn. Athletics is brawn, right?
I would assume so.
Yeah, it is.
I'll let you know.
It is.
Yeah, so he fails by 1. It needed a 50, rolled a 51. So yeah, you get in behind this guy or like to the side with your small dwarf body, and you begin choking him out. And this is
So-
how much peril on the first establishment of this?
2d10 plus 8.
God, that's so much.
He's on the high wire. No,
Holy
he's coming
shit.
down.
Oh my god.
Dude, he's
I
gonna
will check this.
choke this guy
Yeah.
out.
It's 1d10 plus my brawn bonus, but since I have a talent.
Yeah,
that gives me
clinch
an
fighter
extra
makes
10,
it another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
75
he
Nesgrin just turned into Samoa Joe. This makes me really happy.
Yeah, you get a firm hold on the windpipe of this guy under all of this like gear and equipment, and he doesn't immediately pass out, but his motions are rapidly slowing.
Down. Yeah, if you have resisted, I will give that will have give me opportunity attack. So I'll have punch you
Yeah.
and then do a 2d6.
That's so funny. You're like, punch him on the ground, and he's like, "Arr," and you're like grappling him, and he's like, "No, I'm not gonna let you." And you're like, "Shut up!"
Get chokeholded.
That is so brutal. Your pugilist is so cool.
Yeah, it's
It's very
That
cool.
is cool.
All right, now it's Ratsaline.
All right.
Neon.
So if he's looking like he's passing out, I'll see if there's something I can do to add to that.
You can, if you do the Litany of Hatred.
To lower his threshold.
No, it does peril damage, doesn't it?
On a critical success,
Oh.
it does.
Oh, you have to get a
Yeah.
crit
Yeah.
test.
Let's see. I guess I could try and do a chokehold too.
Can multiple people choke the same target?
Why not?
Because the other person would probably still be hanging on to them.
You're just pulling tighter is all. You're just
You
grab
just
the
like
feet.
you
and
just
pull.
like put your hands on Nesgrin's arm, like yes, choke him harder. Let me look real
I
But
quick.
if you
know.
crit fail, you accidentally call Nesgrin Daddy,
Yeah, yeah.
and she loses her grip and is no longer choking.
Chokehold. Athletics test. Let's go down to the
It
actual.
doesn't clarify.
I mean,
I mean,
guess
I
I could just
guess-
knock them out.
It would be essentially the same thing as grappling, and you can grapple multiple people, technically. I mean, multiple people can grapple a person.
Knockout, I think, makes the most logistical sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he's
he'd have to
currently-
be defenseless or helpless.
He
and in a
is,
chokehold,
though.
They're not.
They're not?
No.
I can also just come right up the ladder, put my gun literally against his head if he's still on the ground, and we could go that route.
Interesting. Yeah. So it's a weird like gray area where it says they can't take actions. They can't.
I mean, because are they like wrestling around on the ground then?
Yeah, they're like
I mean,
in a
technically
tussle.
speaking, to add like to a chokehold,
Oh, Kyle!
I could just step on his neck.
Yeah, I mean, as the rules are written, you could have 9 people, I guess 8 people, simultaneously choking out the same target. So yeah, you can roll a chokehold, I guess.
Okay, first I want to try and. I want to see what magics this guy has. I want to try another incantation.
All right.
Yeah, choked is its own status condition.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what he has. I think.
All right. So you know
Oh god damn
that he has the spells Magic Missile. Oop, come on. You can't immediately jump to the spells, which is a little bit annoying. Here we go. He's got Dispel, Magic Missile, Cack-Handed Grasp,
Ooh, that's hot.
and then Shadow Spells. Why did it take me there?
You could also try to make a disarm check and yank the machine off of him.
That's true.
But if he's almost passed out.
That's true, but I also just love the idea of stealing it and then sucking his own soul
you
into
see
it.
Oh god.
Yeah, you
You
can't.
could also do a disarm her and just put him in an armbar and break his fucking arm.
Yeah, disarm him.
You're right.
You don't need this arm.
Shadow Slip is another spell. Which gives them +10 to base to stealth. It basically like kind of gives them like Oblivion style chameleon. They like kind of fade from view.
Okay. Yeah.
You have to cast it like in Oblivion, where you just do this.
What else does he got? Because
And
I'm looking
then-
at the Shadowmancy spells now.
Yeah. Mind Wipe.
Does that include bleach? Or is this more of a bathroom situation?
This is like Lysol.
Okay.
Okay, I'll keep the mind wipe. And then what weapons do I have as well?
You have a like serrated whip, and then
Okay.
in your offhand is a like cudgel like staff that would be like a club.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna fucking slash at the one behind me. Since I'm kind of flanked right now.
Yeah.
With the serrated whip.
All right, do a martial melee, and this would be using your stats.
Of course, if it's martial melee, I'm not even trained in that. That's terrible. So we're not gonna do that.
The other one is simple melee
I know.
because it's a bonk.
Fuck yeah! How many silver darts does this guy have?
You quickly feel around in your pockets, and you've got 2 silver darts.
Magic missile, a bitch.
Bitch.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm real good at that.
Yeah, and so this will use your willpower bonus for damage and that sort of thing. Yeah. So you
Yeah, fuck,
magic
dude.
missile and roll damage. Nice.
15 points.
So in a familiar motion, in an unfamiliar body, you
Ah.
summon the ability to blast this silver dart magically and nail this guy next to you. Had he had an AP, he would have tried to counterspell it.
You can't counterspell magic missile. It's
It's
instantaneous.
instantaneous.
Oh, I keep forgetting that the counterspell is weird in this game.
Yeah. Like you used it like at the long distance because they could see it coming, which
Yeah.
I get, but like otherwise it's like for cat or things that are cast on a person.
Yeah.
And then I guess I want to like try and dirty trick a bitch and
All right.
finish choking this guy out.
Dirty trick a bitch. That's what
Um,
Nick calls it when he
Or,
goes.
sorry,
cloaking.
not dirty trick, but it's a perilous stuff.
Yeah, perilous stunt.
Dirty trick would be even more messed up. Hey, sir, it seems like you're being choked out. I'm just gonna put this dirt in your eyes.
Yeah, just let me smudge this a little bit. Yeah, so
Okay,
that's athletics.
Alright, my athletics.
No, the rat's athletics. So roll, and I'll tell you.
Rathletics.
That's a critical success.
So I'm just like fucking stomping on his throat.
So roll a d10, and I will tell you what the total peril you inflict is. Man, actually, I don't know if that's gonna be enough.
Oh, come on, I critically succeeded.
Well, yeah, so he can't resist if you critically succeed. Notice how he didn't roll in opposing athletics. Okay, I gotta check 2 numbers for this. I gotta check your brawn bonus and his peril threshold.
Hunter's over here doing some linear algebra.
Yeah,
in
I
Mortal
learned from an
Kombat.
anime girl some linear algebra.
That's how you
Okay.
get me to pay attention in school.
So you rolled a 4.
Yes. Probably gonna.
It's gonna be
fucking-
really close. Holy shit! It's just enough.
Oh my god.
So you have a brawn bonus of 6. His peril threshold is 9. So you got 10 peril, and you knock him unconscious with the last track on the peril track. He is now incapacitated in
savage.
Yeah, in Nesgrin's sumo chokehold here.
Celine does her classic cackle, but it's all rat-like.
It is all ratty.
And then she'll save her last AP.
That's ridiculous.
Mhm.
So he's sleeping. All right. It's Topher's turn. There's magic and cackling and wrestling going on outside.
I'm going to attack the one closest to me because he came up after the fact.
Yeah, so
And
you
I
saw
don't
these
really-
guys come down. You saw this middle rat like cast a spell at the other one.
Yeah,
and-
I'm still confused about the tussle that was happening and all this other stuff. So I'm going to attack the one that appeared to come down last.
Yeah, so you can easily get there.
Because Heart's not too smart, so he's going to go with what he knows.
That's fair. Let's see. Roll me.
That's 18 damage.
Yeah, roll me 3d6 real quick. Yeah, so you inflict an injury. How do you want to kill this guy?
Zweihander, so probably just try to slice him like right down the chest.
Yeah, so you run in, kind of surprising them from this side door. This guy had just caught a magic missile from another rat, and you just finish him with a bisecting chop from this perfectly
Nice.
forged Zweihander.
Am I able to say something real quick as this happens?
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah,
wanted to say,
absolutely.
like, I wanted to say like as I cleave into him, I look at this other rat next to me and I go, Celine?
Oh,
What? How would you even know?
it's the
Because
way
I just saw you
carry
cast
yourself.
magic missile,
Fair enough, and I did stomp on the other
and
rat.
because I just saw your body in a really weird situation.
I mean, even still,
You
but
showed a ferocity
reason-
only shown in Celine and not rats.
Yeah.
The only reason that I think that Hart even gets this right now is because he spent a lot of time out of his body recently.
Fair enough. She's just like, she looks at you and she's like, please don't kill me. I don't know what happens if I die in this body.
All right,
You
I'm
go
on
to
his
hell.
side. I'm
You
sold.
go to rat hell.
Rat
sold.
hell.
I think this is Celine, so I'm totally gonna back her up.
I don't know what happens if I die in this body.
I don't.
Lillian, it's your
really
turn.
All right. Well, I'm looking right at them, so I'm assuming I got that conversation.
Yeah, you can kind of see up through the hole. You hear Hart go, Celine? And the rat goes, please don't kill me. I don't know what happens if I die in this body.
Can I move to be able to hit that other fanatic rat?
No.
There's a lot of people here,
Yeah, unfortunately not.
and I can't make a ranged attack either. I'm slow as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, you can just chill if you want. Like, I don't want to encourage you to just
No,
not participate.
I can't do anything. I'm gonna go as far as I can this direction and get up that other ladder.
Okay. What is your speed?
9.
Oh yeah, because you're hasted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you could get to the top of the ladder for sure.
Okay.
And
I
you
can't
could-
run. I can do the charge technically, but I can't do run.
Yeah. So I mean, you can. I would say you can get to charge to there and swing at nothing.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm gonna use a swing, I remember there was a gate here.
Yeah.
Is this
so
one
these.
of those? Is it still there?
It
These were
is.
lever gates?
These are not lever gates. They have locks. They appear to be just sort of functional doors as opposed to
Oh. Is it like just like padlock?
Yes. It would be locked with an external lock.
I'm gonna rule of cool try to smash these.
All right.
Oh, actually, I guess
Yeah, you can just roll it for
I'll roll damage. I get an extra D6.
Yeah,
from
because
charge
you're.
attack.
Yeah, you're. I mean, yeah, probably is fine. Charging up a ladder is a little bit of a.
That's gonna be. Oh, it'll do the extra one automatically, right?
It did not automatically do the extra one.
Okay, so I don't know what the crit is doing there then.
I'm not sure. That is weird. Yeah, you get 15. Yeah, you can smash this lock off with your axe. And this rat in here says, "Please don't kill me. I know Nesgrin."
Yeah, I know. I'm here to break you out.
He's like, oh, thank God. And so this guy's Nabeen's turn. You're at the bottom of the ladder.
Very cool.
So now I'm gonna go to the top of the ladder.
There's
And then I
a
wanna-
unconscious boss rat on the floor with Nesgrin entangled around his neck, and this other rat
Yeah.
like assisting.
Did I catch any of the conversation that that one is Celine?
Do
And if
you?
not, somebody better fucking say something.
Yes, I mean you come up the ladder and you've heard for sure people yelling and talking and you heard Hart go Celine, and then you hear like weird rat voice answering. You probably
Please don't kill me.
yeah you would come up here and like probably point your gun at Celine, and she would like turn to look at you and say, "Please don't kill me," or something like that.
No shit. I'm sorry.
So it's still very confusing, but there's clearly something afoot.
I just
Al-
roll my
always say,
eyes when
"Don't
she
shoot
says,
that one."
"Please don't kill me." Like idiot.
Of course,
I
Shoot
would-
that one.
Am I able to get right here? I don't know what.
Yes, because
Okay.
this guy is unconscious. Celine would let you pass, and this guy's dead.
Okay. So I'm gonna shoot this other guy. Hopefully. I am gonna take aim, but I'm just gonna spend 1 AP on it.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm not. So I'm gonna do that. I also get another fury die because I am within a yard.
You rolled so many 6s on that attack.
I sure did.
Do you see that
You
shit?
just fucking like brained.
Yeah, this guy is
Sure.
dead as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Thank God it wasn't me.
Yeah, so
You're lucky.
you dodge through, stepping over the unconscious body of the Zapper guy, sliding behind this weird Celine rat that pleads with you not to kill it. Saunter to the other side of Nesgrin and just blow the head off this other zealot rat.
Hell yeah.
And with that, combat ends. The tower is, as far as everyone knows, clear of threats.
And I look over at Celine and I'm just like, well, at least she smells better now.
She kind of sniffs
Fucking
and is like,
yikes.
"You're probably not wrong."
I'm
And then
certainly
just-
not.
And then she starts taking, like, goes down to the rat on the ground and like starts taking off his backpack and the gun.
Just stealing it immediately.
Yeah.
She has
Yeah,
to
there's-
figure out how this works.
Shoot yourself with it.
Yeah,
No,
so
no.
roll.
Now shoot me back into the other thing.
Well, should I make you roll for this?
I don't know. I know. I think last time when we Did we do incantation or alchemy for the last?
That was when
thing?
you were inside of it.
Yeah.
This is
yeah.
more of a like, I guess just scrutinize, because this thing is like hooked up in weird and unfamiliar ways. Like,
I
Just
was
let
able
just
to
let Hart
use-
take care of it.
I was
He'll
able to
figure
use
it out.
like kind of search his memories to find like his spells, right? Can I do something similar for this first?
you couldn't do that for this guy, because
Okay,
you could do
okay.
that for the rat that you are in now. You basically are
Yeah,
like,
he's asking if the rat he's in now is familiar with.
oh,
Yeah.
with like how this machine works.
Yeah.
You search your memories and are immediately assaulted by dozens of times that you have been told to don't touch it, don't look at it, don't even think about messing with it. And so yeah, this guy doesn't know. He is specifically
Man, it's
for
too bad he's not in here now because we're gonna learn as I make my scrutinize test barely.
So yeah, you are feeling around, and as you're like taking this backpack off and unhooking these like tubes and stuff and unwinding this mechanism, the barest brush of the spirit that was once inside this rat reaches out to you from inside the backpack and it's just like, I want my body back, and then it fades into the
It'll be
veil.
Okay. You'll have a body soon.
Oh god. And yeah, so you unhook this contraption, and it's like 3 distinct parts that are all like connected together. There's the gun, which is like the big spine. It's like a heavy weapon from Fallout that you would like hold at your hip. There's the backpack, which is like all these tubes and containers and crystals and stuff. And then there's the power source, which is connected to both of those things, which you know from your time inside of it is some kind of like spun witchstone like generator kind of thing. And it's all, you have it separated from the guy, and as you are unhooking it, you see that he is wearing metal armor under this like shawl and everything, and has 2 like parts of his body have been like infused or like replaced partially with metal, so he's like kind of like a cyber Skurzak,
Holy shit.
but way more like steampunk than that implies.
Jesus, this guy's messed up. Alright, so
Taking away manacles.
does it seem like this backpack has like multiple like spots to like separate the spirits or something? Since there's like multiple tubes.
Not
Ooh,
really.
it's the internet.
It's basically just a reservoir, and so you, both from your time inside of it and as you're assessing this machine, get the impression that all the spirits go to the same place.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try and shoot. I want to like mess with this so I can shoot spirits out of it again. I don't know if there's like a toggle or anything.
This is harder from the outside.
Ah, damn.
Because basically what you did when you were inside was prep the mechanism for when he pulled the trigger to expel you. From the outside, you don't immediately see a way to do that. And so this would be another check of some kind, maybe alchemy, where you are like, okay, if I unhook this tube and rehook it to this outlet, and you're basically like kind of rearranging the mechanisms.
I can do alchemy. I'd like to spend a fortune point to
Sure.
reroll that.
Yeah, so you go ahead and like hook and rehook parts of the machine, and to your you don't know if it worked. How about that?
Alright, well, I'm gonna shoot into that body on the ground and see if it works.
The unconscious guy?
Yeah.
He nothing changes, I guess. You zap his body, it like jerks a little bit and then just lays unconscious still.
I wanna, like, can I, like, focus on the backpack and see if, like, the other guy is still in there? That wants his body back?
There's a specific way that this would be way easier, and it occurs to you that in Witch Sight, you could do this.
Okay. So I'm gonna lug this fucking gun over to my body, grab my blindfold, and fucking cast Witch Sight.
Yeah, so you, as all of you basically are standing in this carnage, it's a
Don't mind me, guys. Doing science.
Hard and Nesgrin and Nabeen out here. This imposter rat that you assume is Celine starts stripping the gun off of this like big boss guy that you have all subdued, hauls it, then shoots him with it. Just immediately like blare of lightning.
Much like talking to herself. What the fuck? I don't even know what's going on. Like,
yeah. Then there's this.
Goddamn. Oh, wait a second.
Cacophonous zap as she zaps the unconscious body of this guy she just stole the gun from. She kind of shakes her head frustratedly, hauls the entire contraption into another room, basically ignoring the rest of you. Is anybody like?
I'm busy.
Yeah, so
I'm helping get Nesgrin's brother.
Heart's just watching half confused and half like intrigued by what's happening.
Yeah. Nab is watching things similarly.
Yeah, Nesgrin has also fallen asleep.
Just took a nap. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to get Nesgrin's brother too quickly.
Yeah. And yeah, so you haul it over here, put on your blindfold, and cast Witch Sight. And from this perspective, in the Winds of Magic, in the Veil or whatever, you see two swirling souls in the backpack. Kind of like they're not like intentionally fighting for space, but the way they're kind of flowing amongst each other is clearly uncomfortable for both of them, because there's really no boundary separating the two of them from like kind of mixing and washing over each other.
I get you. Alright, while I'm doing this, can I try another alchemy check? Would it make it easier to try and kind of work this thing?
To shoot souls out?
Yeah. I feel like probably not, but you know, I want to ask and check.
Because this is one of those like process of elimination kind of like in D&D they do like the take 10 if you have enough time kind of thing.
Yeah.
So what is your experimental process? You like move a bunch of stuff around and like shoot a wall or shoot
a body,
a dead body?
No, not a dead body, like the body that's just unconscious, because I figure if I shoot a soul into it, maybe it'll wake up.
Okay, so you
and at this I can see their souls, so when one goes out I'll know too.
Okay, so yeah, this will be a pretty what's the word for it, involved process, because you're basically like taking the blindfold off and ending Witch Sight, moving a bunch of shit around, doing Witch Sight again, firing at the unconscious guy, seeing what happened. And so this is gonna take a little bit of time. And do you like tell the others that's what you're trying to do?
If they don't ask her, she is very focused on her task and like talking to herself. That didn't work. But what if we try these? Move these
Yeah.
around?
So
Jesus Christ, this shouldn't blow it up, right?
yeah, as Rat Celine is absorbed in the intricacies of this machine, hauls it back out occasionally. Blinding bolt of green lightning zaps the body of this unconscious boss guy a few times. And so
Art is just watching her incredulously, like with this childish grin on his face. Like he doesn't know what's happening, but it's hilarious to watch.
So Lillian, what do you say to Nesgrin's brother? He is again like sort of cruciform.
Yeah.
Inside this big machine.
If I could like start manually sort of taking them apart, that's better than hacking at them.
Yeah.
If I can.
So this is a another kind of like unfamiliar mechanisms going on here.
Yeah.
Cuz he's not just like manacled to the wall.
He's got like tubes and stuff.
Yeah, he's got like
it's with the spikes.
Yeah, and you can't see either of his hands. His feet are inside of like a cone-shaped like contraption as well. So yeah, this is a bit of a confusing or unfamiliar situation for you. Do you have like scrutinize would probably work, or I guess like tradecraft or something like that, where you're like, okay, how do I take this apart without hurting Nesgrin's brother?
I have scrutinized. It's not very good.
Okay. Yeah, so you lean in and the help that Nesgrin's brother offers is I don't know how this works. I traveled to this body, and I've been here ever since. I have no idea how to get me out of this.
Yeah, I didn't figure you'd be terribly helpful. Nesgrin says you're kind of a layabout.
And he's like, wait, what? She said that?
Well, I mean, you stole the family heirloom.
I did not steal the... All right.
Hey, don't give me any lip or you're staying up there.
The rat's head like droops a little bit, like, okay. She's not telling the full truth.
Can I get my hands into the like holes that are like holding his feet?
You want to just like force it open?
I just want to see if it's got enough give for me to just be like, all right, now pull your feet out.
Yeah. Do a brawn like athletics or something like that.
God damn, I want to use a fortune point.
Okay.
I would like to be able to do this. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, so you kind of slide your fingers in like around these rat-like ankles, and he gives
Don't
like
skip grip day.
he gives like a squeak or two of protest, and then you haul the sides of this contraption open a little bit, and you feel like the give of some like internal springs or something, and he pulls both of his feet out and is kind of like barely able to like tippy toe on the ground here, with his arms in the still stuck in the two parts.
Well, at least we know that one is gonna work. Let's see if we can get your sister in here to give me a hand. I'll go over to the door and leave my head out.
Yeah, so you lean out right as Celine is blasting this unconscious body with the lightning gun.
Not surprised. This might as well happen today. Celine, I'm trying to get your layabout brother out.
Sweet.
Nesgrin.
Sorry, Nesgrin.
I go and try to help. Somehow.
Yeah, let's see if
don't know.
4 hands
I
are
don't know
better
how-
than 2.
Yeah, but I don't know how I could help.
We're just pulling it apart.
Yeah, so Lillian has right now just forced open the foot mechanisms. It appears that the hand ones might be a little bit harder to do that with. Lillian has also failed to scrutinize to sort of get a sense of how it might function intentionally. So you could try a scrutinize on this or something like that to basically assess the mechanisms and that sort of thing.
Worst comes to worst,
Right.
we could always just chop his hands off.
I can.
The brother looks to Nesgrin. It's like, please don't let her chop my hands off.
They are in your hands. What
Yeah,
is
see?
That is not. Technically, you are right, but I
We'd give
know
you some laudanum.
I can feel the pain of this body.
You have to leave that body sooner or later.
go.
So yeah, you are able to see as you guys are like kind of looking over and circling this machine, that on the backside of these arm mechanisms there is a release like latch that's kind of hidden under a sliding panel kind of thing. And so Nesgrin is able to very simply just sort of release the arm.
Oh, you're gonna
holds.
point them out, and then I have to do it. 'Cause you're like,
And your rat brother slumps to the ground, rubbing his wrists, regains his feet, and stands before you as a pretty good sized Skurzak individual.
Right.
Sort of unconsciously sniffs the air, little nose twitching. And
never would have thought we would end today with 2 ratmen in the party.
he turns to Nesgrin and says, "Thank you for coming for me."
You're welcome. I'll need to recover what's mine.
What do you mean?
You're half of me.
But I'm still here.
Yeah, no, but you have to return to me. You cannot. Do you want to live like a rat man?
Do I want to live in your head?
You want to live as a rat man for your life?
I mean, there's probably at least one other option, isn't there?
Okay,
Can live in a
we will have to
backpack.
figure out first how to take you out of that one first.
Oh
Then
God.
we'll decide what to do.
Well, we've got that wretched
Hey,
gun.
we could have a sentient barrel instead of just one that sits around.
Ooh, do you want to be put in a barrel?
I don't want to
wait,
be
we
in a
have
barrel.
we have a ramp back at the fort in need of a soul.
That's true.
We can make
Just
it
turn it into stairs.
We could just murk Trish, and he could use Trish's body.
That
just
would
saying.
actually honestly be hilarious. Steal Trish's soul, shoot Nesgrin's brother into Trish's body. That's very funny.
Can I make like a religion check of some kind? I
Okay.
want to know. I guess probably folklore would make maybe the most sense. I want to know if I could even like potentially forge 2 souls out of these 2 halved souls,
Okay.
which is a crazy thing. Is a
Yeah.
crazy thing I'm even thinking about.
Yeah. So you
Oh,
are
no shit.
you're pondering the theological implications of what happens when a child's soul is split to save the life of a baby, and those two half souls go through entire, adulthood life experiences, and what that means for the two halves and the original soul that was split from. And you basically kind of give yourself a headache about like.
I point my axe at Nesgrin, and then bleary-eyed, covered in blood, I point it. I didn't remember your brother's name.
Actually,
I never use him.
Yeah, I have it written down somewhere, but it's very.
I pointed at your brother, and I point it back, and I go, I am gonna pray on this, and then walk away.
I like turtles.
I like turtles. So yeah, your brother looks to you as Lillian departs, and there's like, it's hard to tell with the new rat-like face, but there's like a mix of emotions, and then his brow kind of hardens, and he says, "You told them that I stole the family heirloom?"
No, I told them they have to recover it.
Well, you're wearing the cestus. You stole them from me. I was dead, of course. I grant you that.
Well, if you're not dead, if the object doesn't belong to someone, it's mine. I'll find it.
But now,
I'll steal it from you.
now that I'm back,
So you will prefer that? No, you're not back. You're in a body of a Skaven.
I.
It's crack.
Ooh.
Body of the Bradman. It's not your body.
But I'm here. I'm not in the afterlife or anything. I died, and you grabbed the cestus, and you grabbed me.
Yeah.
I'm here.
No, you grab my part, my soul. You live your life. You died, and it returns to original owner.
But it wasn't my choice.
It wasn't my choice that you died and I took your cestus. They were just lying there. What you want me to leave them there? Means the family room for. That's because you're selfish?
Once we get out of whatever this situation is, and I have no idea what's going on, I want to establish that. We're gonna figure out how exactly inheritance laws work when someone comes back from the dead, because I'm gonna figure this out. I think those are mine.
Well, let's think about this in another time, because
Well, clearly,
not in the
where
best position.
where are we?
We are in the gods realm.
Did we figure out we were just like really far north in the mountains or something?
You guys haven't actually definitively
We haven't found that out.
We figured
determined.
out something about planes and that we're in the same hemisphere. On
Yeah,
the
so
same plane.
you when you got here, you were like, "Oh, it's the same time of day as where we were last, or very close to the same time of day." Like the sun was in the same position, kind of thing. So that was an initial clue that, like, oh, we're not like, we haven't traveled to, we're not like on the other side of the world. We're not.
Yeah, we're not like 2 time zones over. You know?
Yeah, we're not like in hell or anything like that.
Yeah.
And so then when that airship appeared in the sky, was maybe another kind of clue that, oh, something is weird about this. We're probably still in the material plane. We're in the existence of what we've always known. But go ahead.
If it was nighttime and I could see the stars, I might be able to figure it out. But...
Yeah. And so your assumption at this point is that you are still on the planet, somewhere potentially hidden or very remote, something like that. So yeah.
This is the body of the orc squad, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And the rat brother looks incredulous. And he's like, I was there when that portal formed. Is this really like, did it work? Is this like, there is an orcs god?
I know this is very hard for your little brain to comprehend, but yes.
Your little rat brain.
You always were mean to me. But
Well, I have like, you are their favorite, so.
well, I mean, there's clearly, I mean, we can go through the reasons for that, but I feel like that's
Celine was there for
it's
that.
been pretty well established.
You'll take his soul back. You got the gun. Put it back in the jar until he learns a lesson.
And he'll be like, look, I understand that this is all weird. I thought I was dead. I thought you were dead. I had, figured
You're dead!
I'm not dead. I'm right here, Nesgrid. I am simply indisposed. I've been
Because
transferred.
Because you're usurping another person's body doesn't make you alive.
I mean, I feel things. I've
In
been
his body.
terrified for the last, few hours at least.
Zap.
I like 50 decades.
I had a life. I still have a life. Again, I didn't choose
Oh,
to.
if you go, you have an unlife, I will believe you. But for now, let's discuss this.
Somewhere
biological-
safe, please.
Yeah.
And he'll like follow you out of the cell, kind of peeking around with rat-like anxiety, and come out into this main room where everybody is, and kind of look around and look at the dead bodies, and kind of looks up at Hart with the bloody sword, and he's like, "Did you kill all of them?"
No. They die alone. Yes. I think
Is she always like this to you guys too?
What? Like what?
What?
I'm just like, why is this rat talking to me?
I wouldn't call her the friendliest person we know, but she's not mean to us.
No.
She's getting us into some sort of trouble by lying to people in power.
No, Nesgrid
Oh!
is a
Is
very
she still
creative.
doing that? The brother.
Yes, so.
It's a creative talent, I've got to say.
Yeah.
It's sort of an art form, really.
Yeah, you're not
We
wrong.
didn't know if he was a good guy or a bad guy, but we're not going to say that.
Yeah.
Hey, they sent us to investigate you if you were good or bad. It was a good life.
Yeah, that's fair.
His-
His name is Ardron.
Ardron?
Yeah.
Ardron.
I never use it on purpose.
Yeah, no, I understand that as a piece of character development. Yeah, Ardron. Yeah.
Are there
so,
any buttons
yeah.
and stuff on the third floor, Celine? I say to you as a rat.
Huh? Buttons? What? I don't know. I poked my head up and I got zapped and I was busy dealing with them. I assume so because they opened the doors up there and I had
Alright,
shut them.
I'm gonna go see if we can shut this whole business down. This, like, hijacking souls from our world and putting them into rats. That just seems like a bad. I'm gonna go see if I can do something about it.
by
So
me.
yeah, as you turn to talk to Celine, Ardron like notices her walk back into the room with the gun, and he's like, "Oh, there's another one! Kill it!"
No,
Zap.
He just zap him
Oh.
immediately.
Don't worry.
She like goes over and just like zap.
Oh, zaps the body.
Still not
Yeah,
working.
he's like leaned against the wall, like, do something about this Skursak.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it. I walk into the room where Celine's body is, and I kick her in the head. Then I go
Celine
upstairs.
doesn't notice because she's focused on her. perks,
Yep.
so.
So Lillian makes for the stairs. Ardron has joined the rest of the group out here as Celine is continuously fiddling with this new toy that she found. And that's probably where we will end for tonight. As the Sash Bearers are beginning to elucidate this newly captured, or I guess at least cleared, tower on the edges of the dead or dying god. And a lot of things to contend with now. There's a lot going on, right? We've got Ardron in a rat body. We've got Celine in a rat body. We've got two kind of wayward rat souls in captivity, an unconscious body of some kind of researcher or boss, a soul-stealing gun now in the hands of Celine, which is
Just worrisome.
maybe a problematic
God.
development. And then whatever lies on this top floor of the tower, this nerve center of this soul research, horror lab that has been uncovered. And you'll just have to tune in next time. Yeah, we'll play next Friday. I think Cody will be gone. Right?
I'm gone.
Yeah,
is-
Nacho's gone. Cody's gone
Easter-
the week after.
Is Easter next weekend?
Yep.
Easter's this weekend, I thought. Maybe no, you're right. Next weekend.
Okay. So
Yeah,
Nacho,
I'll-
At least for me. I don't know.
yeah. So Nacho will be gone this coming Friday. We will probably
Yeah.
still play just cause so we can keep going.
Yeah.
And
sure.
then the following Friday, Cody will be gone, and we will probably also still continue. So this has been episode 30 of Scarlet
we
Sash
should roll
Stories.
we should roll corruption because we
Oh,
have to
yes.
do, like
So-
3 sessions.
Among everyone here, I can't really think of corrupt offenses that we didn't explicitly, like Cody, like Lillian got corruption for looking for the paw. Nobody took an
I drove the
injury.
guy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess roll. If you have 0, you can pick if you want.
I mean, I don't know if I would get any corruption for like being body swapped, because I know like being exposed to certain things like the warp and whatnot can give you corruption.
You did gain corruption when you got hit by the beam, which is probably
Okay.
still indicated on your sheet since we haven't
Yeah,
rolled.
I've still got the 1 then.
Was it just one?
Is it a D10?
Yeah, it is a D10.
Yeah, GM rolls
It
it.
does.
Oh right.
Yeah, I roll it. Because
Every time I think wrong.
yeah, so we're gonna go through everybody and see if there was anything that occurred that would induce corruption, and I think we've pretty much covered most of it.
I mean, Heart blowing up a wall, murdering rats on site, and contained rats on either side.
Yeah, I feel like the deliberate killing of incarcerated innocents
Oh, yeah.
is a little bit of a
I don't know if I'd call him innocent, but
It's
incarcerated
not like
rats?
I took them.
Oh yeah.
It's not like I took them around the
Defenseless.
corner and strangled them in secret, guys. Come on.
I mean, but you knew. You were
Yeah.
well aware. So we'll
I didn't
do.
know how big the explosion would be.
That is the worst excuse.
You act like
That
I'm
is-
some
You
kind
the
of
U.S.
scientist.
I was gonna
military?
say, is this-
Are you actually the U.S.
I
military?
didn't know the bullet was gonna penetrate that guy and kill the 3 civilians behind
Yeah,
him.
this is-
You stayed
After you guys brought it up and said, "What if you blow up the other ones in the cells next to it?"
I'm a dunderhead. I don't know how big.
So-
I can't be morally held to consequences because I'm too stupid to understand morals.
Also, that's the U.S. military excuse as well.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
so
What's
how
the
about
average IQ in this world? I'm about half of it.
we'll do one corruption for each dead prisoner rat. So you have 2 in your total corruption heart. Planting this bomb with the maybe even sort of subliminal
I know-
understanding.
I know we said that this doesn't matter, but I saved the one of the cell I was going.
You
into,
did
okay?
kick him out. And-
Only because you
Wait,
needed
what?
to get in there.
Exactly.
You would
Otherwise,
if
wouldn't
you would have just
cared.
like tossed the bomb through the bars, that would be
Like,
way more
hold
corruption.
this.
Yeah, it's like here, sorry, and just run away.
Here,
Hold
sorry.
Can you hold this?
Hold this for a second.
So yeah,
Why is it on fire?
I think two is
Oh, it's
good.
not, you're crazy.
for-
What a weird ticking sandwich.
Yep. Nesgrin, I mean, you're so mean to your brother, but I think that's more so
No,
in
that's-
character.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
not immoral.
Did he threaten his brother or anything? Because threatening people can
I mean,
get you corruption.
It was sort of implied, but it hasn't yet escalated to I'm going to kill you and take it back. It's more
It
like
doesn't have to be like I'm going to kill you. It could be like I will kick the shit out of you.
yeah, and there hasn't been any of that yet.
How do I resolve the 2 corruption that I got?
I will roll a
I'm gonna
d10
roll.
here in a second.
I would say like if it was implied, I'd say maybe give him like a point of corruption. If it was just implied and like kind of like a warning, if you don't cut the crap or
Actually,
whatever,
I
I don't
think
kick
know.
the shit out
I
of
think
you,
that
but-
there's room for brotherly or familial antics.
but I think
Yeah.
and this is again that like moral judgment, but like brother comes back from the dead, you rescue him, and then you're like, all right, I rescued you, I'm taking this half of my soul back, probably worth at least 1 corruption, just for the idea that like he's back from the dead, which is sort of important, maybe miraculous or whatever.
and he's
and
just
then,
like, bro, I want my soul
yeah, and
back."
then the subtle implication of like, oh well,
I kind of preferred you dead.
yeah, it's like this is more of an inconvenience for me. Like this is, so yeah,
Who's
we'll
already
give
dead. Come on.
Nesgrin.
Yeah, I have to wait for you to die twice.
Yeah, this is bullshit. We'll give Nesgrin a corruption for coveting her soul.
Coveting her own
Her
soul.
own soul.
Oh man.
That's so silly.
And then Celine has
That's great.
hers, Lillian has hers, and Nabeen, you're just being
Nabeen.
Yeah.
yourself. You're just
Yeah.
shooting the fuck out of people.
-1
yeah.
corruption for just like braining a guy point blank. Like this is a mercy kill.
Yep. So for you, Nabeen, you can pick if you want to gain a order rank or chaos rank. For you,
Okay.
generally order is better as you're building towards more get out of death free points.
Yeah.
Unless you want a mutation or an addiction or something like that.
No, I will take the order rank.
All right, for the rest of you, here's your roll. A
You piece of
1.
shit.
Oh, fuck you.
You asshole.
Well, at least my initiative goes up.
So everybody
So what does that
gains a
mean?
corruption. You
Yeah.
gain 1 chaos rank.
And then your corruption
It's a
resets.
tie. 4 on
God
4.
damn it.
And I
I'm
mean,
trying to get order rank so I can get
So it
my
doesn't matter
demonic
how many
gift.
corruption I had, I would still only get 1 rank.
yeah, so
Yeah.
it's a roll under thing. So if you have 2 corruption and I roll a
Equal
1,
to or under.
yeah. So you gain a chaos rank because I rolled a 1. If I rolled a 10, then everyone would have got an order rank.
And if I had a 5 in corruption, anything you rolled under 5 would have caused me.
Yeah, if I roll a 5 to 1, you gain chaos rank. A 6 to 10 is order. So yeah, you all come away from this conflict feeling a little more in tune with your chaos side, which is maybe
a lot of murder.
fairly appropriate, especially
Very
like
violent.
the context of this like soul capturing tower and the gun.
I don't even think that's the grotesque. The most grotesque thing that's happened here was the voracious
pile.
piranha meat pile.
Yeah, the meat pile
That's
in the basement.
pretty twisting. I'll
Yep.
give you that.
Yeah, that sticks with you. Some PTSD there. So with that, we conclude our episode. This has been a production of Fiends and Friends. We are a TTRPG content creation cooperative. We have our own channel here on Twitch that's called Fiends and Friends. You should check us out over there. We have a variety of other shows that are coming up. On this coming Monday at 9 o'clock Central, we will be doing our D&D 5th edition Weird Western campaign called Forbidden Frontier. So tune in on Monday at 9 for that. It's rootin' tootin' cowboy magic stuff. It's very fun. On this coming Wednesday, we will be doing a special arc of Fleeting Fiends, where we are in the process of developing a Souls-like TTRPG using the Mork Borg game engine. The working title for the project is Mork Souls, and so tune in on Wednesday at 9 if game design or that sort of thing interests you. We'll be working on that there. And then, of course, on Friday, another episode of Scarlet Sash Stories here on the Zweihander channel, episode 31, Friday at 9 p.m. Central. We have in the works a Dragon Age RPG campaign that will be debuting sometime soon.
Yes.
Maybe May? Maybe the last weekend of
Yes.
April?
Yes.
Um,
one of these options.
Yeah. So we're still in development for that one, but that will be airing almost for sure maybe on the
At
Fiends and
some
Friends
point.
channel.
Yeah.
Depending on ensuing developments. And so follow us here, follow us on Fiends and Friends, join our Discord if you want. You can play games with us. And with that, we must bid you adieu. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful night.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Bye.